Yo people, welcome back to another video. Hope everyone's been having a great day. I have just finished uni, which means I will have more time for content. And just shout out to everyone that has been liking, commenting, subbing, sharing, and just supporting in general during the times where I wasn't as consistent. So as we can see on screen, this is the director of Indiana Jones 5 putting his accountability on the line here. As we can see, he's saying that no one will ever replace Indiana Jones, not in any script, not in any cut, never discussed. This feels like an absolute lie. Remember when some of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever actresses told us that no one had guessed who Black Panther was, and it ended up being Shuri? That was like the choice that everyone said. Like 98% of people were saying it's Shuri, it's definitely Shuri. So we're not falling for the Disney lies anymore. But back to Indiana Jones, we finally received a quote unquote world exclusive image, which is the one you can see on screen. The film is set to release in June 2023 if there are no more delays. I do believe this film has been delayed by a year or so. And let's be real, this is no disrespect to Harrison Ford or Indiana Jones, but no one really asked for this film. Like, the recent one that came out, the Crystal Skull nonsense, it wasn't horrible, but it was a bit disappointing. It was a bit sour because the first three were good, and then the fourth one, everyone hyped it up, the return of Indy, and then, like I said, it kind of disappointed. So even the way the film ended, he gets married, and you just expect it to be a happily ever after, and they leave it at that. However, it is Disney. They keep milking until death interferes. They never know when to stop. They saw that there's still a lot of money to mine, or not a lot, but a bit of money to mine out of Indiana Jones, and here we are with a fifth film. I'd rather they reboot it completely than make a number 5. And I don't mean a Disney reboot where they'll just get a female lead or change up Indiana Jones in some way, shape, or form. I mean an actual reboot. Even then, I wouldn't even do it for the next 5 or 10 years. I'd give it even more time. So let's get into the main topic of this video, which is a bit of rumors, a bit of controversy going out there that Indiana Jones is going to get replaced by the end of this film. And me personally, I know Kathleen Kennedy is involved in this, so by default, I already know they're going to push the agendas. I have a strong feeling that we will be seeing a female Indiana Jones by the end of this movie. And wouldn't you know it, they got this character named Helena, who's played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And it just looks so predictable that she's going to be there. Indiana Jones is either going to die or he's going to just give her all his stuff, even the hat. And then it'll be some cringe thing where she wears the hat and they play the theme song and all of that stuff, the usual. I'm personally going to be expecting the worst while hoping for the best for Indiana Jones and Harrison Ford's sake, because I only see one direction for this, and it's Indiana Jones' legacy and character getting absolutely wrecked. Now, there are some of you that might be wondering, who is Kathleen Kennedy? Well, Kathleen Kennedy used to have a good CV, if I'm being honest, but that was in the 80s and the 90s. Nowadays, she's in the high rankings over at Lucasfilm, and she was one of the main responsible culprits for the abomination that was the Star Wars sequels. And we saw how the agenda shaped the story. The film never had any proper planning behind it. It was just push, push, push. She's also been involved in Kenobi, and we saw yet again how Reva and Leia and the agendas were just soaring all the way in that show. And she is also behind the Boba Fett and the Andor shows, but it's clear as day that her role was just not as big as the first two that I mentioned, the sequels and the Kenobi show. And the one worrying sign is that the fact that the director managed to make it to the end of this project without leaving gives me Rian Johnson vibes, which means, oh yes Kathleen, you're so amazing. However you wish, Kathleen, aka a yes man. Male and female directors working on multiple Star Wars projects have left recently because Kathleen is a pain to work with and there end up being quote-unquote creative differences. But multiple films have been stopped, shelved or cancelled because of this demon. Now, the following things I'll show you is all speculation, so you can believe it if you want to, but the main rumour going around is that apparently they've been doing test screenings recently and they've been showing people different alternate endings, and the overall reaction is that they're all trash. I wonder why. Why would people randomly start making up quote-unquote rumours this big for no reason? That just sounds stupid. Clearly there's some truth to this, and there's some truth to what's being said. Now, on the other hand, you have the director who went on Twitter and he went to say that the rumors are fake. And you got fanboys like this Jeff guy on Twitter who want to munch him up. It's obvious he's going to deny the rumors, so what this guy has just said has no relevance at all. Like, it's not something positive towards his film. Why would he accept it and agree with it? What else is he going to do? He has to reject it. He can't just say, yes, everyone, the tweets are true. The rumors are spot on. Yes, my screening and my film is trash. Definitely. Like, what kind of promo is that? But yeah, shout out to everyone that made it this far. I appreciate it as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video and have a great rest of the day.